Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Madden 21. We are checking out the items in the store right now. Oh, I already have the gloves, so I can't get anything else. I don't like the carbon fiber. We are going to go into Face of the Franchise. As I said, we were looking at the stuff in the store because I got the carbon fiber, or not the carbon fiber gloves, but the gloves, the game day glitch gloves, because I like the glitch look. Uh, I did pop into my Tata Center last night. I don't remember what I did in it. I didn't play a game or anything. I just looked at some stuff. And you can see we are on All Pro. So it is going to be much more difficult today. Let's see what my team ends up. 10 and 0. 10 and 0. Pardon me there. Alright, what? Nothing is wrapped up yet, but a potential playoff berth is within grasp for one of the NFL's hottest teams. This is going to be difficult, you guys. I'm playing on All Pro now, so this is going to be a game to watch.
One press conference that stands out to me in particular was when I first got to use the buzz of my season to build momentum for a big game we had coming up.
Team effort. We need a balanced attack offensively. We've got so much talent on this side of the ball, and when run, it will really tough to stop.
More than anything, I hope to showcasing our strengths to the press and the fans would also amp up my teammates. And it did, but it turns out they weren't the only ones who were listening.
$175 receiving yards. Okay, so I got to give the ball to myself a lot. And it's All Pro, so I'm not going to be able to do deep passes as easily. We're 10 and 0 though, dude. Like, we are owning this season.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
We're going to try. We're going to try this, you guys. We're going to try and win. It gives me 175 yards.
Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, the streak continues, doesn't it? They come in a perfect 10-0.
And it's not just that they're winning, it's how they're winning. All phases of the game coming together for this team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we see the Packers coming out, their first drive on offense, and at the helm as always, their 8-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 16th season now, Aaron Rodgers.
When calling man blitz plays, we'll boost on field goals.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Cover 2, please.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Nice rush.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Blitz.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
You want to run? I'll blitz.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You want to run? I'll blitz.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
Did I hit F? I think I hit F.
They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. 7 yards there and a first down.
I need to stop their run and force them to pass.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Okay, they're going to pass.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, no!
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling.
I knew it. I called it.
Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
No. No pass.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They're going to run.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Stop the pass. Stop the pass.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Nice.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
And he got me playing like a dummy. I almost lost him.
So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Man, he's always so close to tackling that guy.
And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Mitchell Trubisky taking the field to lead Chicago.
It was a little early.
Trubisky, the Ohio native, went to North Carolina. Then drafted by these Bears as the number 2 pick in 2017.
Oh, the guy. Yeah, the guy.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. First carry now for David Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 3-0.
That guy on offense needs to get smacked upside his head. Did you see that shit? Watch this. Hold on. Can I rotate the camera? Look at this. Look at this. Watch this guy over here. This guy right here where the mouse is. Hits that guy and just leaves him. Just ignores him.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. That's caught at the 25. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure
No,
it gets
he was
down.
out.
You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon.
Pass
Coach
interference,
upstairs
please.
Signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
This?
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They're going to run to the right. I was wrong. To the left.
Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25.
They're going to pass.
On first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And they're going to go to the guy with the X on him.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he is going to have a Packers first down.
I told you.
To get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver,
they're going to run, try and go straight up the middle.
You're going to him, even if he has an elite defender
Or not.
on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
They're going to run to the right, I bet.
This is Jones. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Holding offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert.
Stop him, stop him, stop him.
And other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Now Trubisky back into his end zone. Over the middle, it's complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. So here we are, Charles, into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Flag? Pass interference?
Alexander. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color.
That's not good. No bog.
This one winds up being intercepted.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense.
Somebody get up. What are you doing?
It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Everyone was just standing there watching that. What were they doing?
Lead grows to 10-0.
We're not losing this game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Looking for more there on on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's second down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder. And make
Are you kidding me?
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Where is my defense?
Adams. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The kick by Crosby is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Oh my God, where is my D, dude?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Why are we trying to run the ball?
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a gain of 6, and that will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
We're running the ball. We're just going to run the ball.
Halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 79 yards.
You do not stop this offense in any way. There's always a way.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that'll make it 13-7. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. after the touchdown. Here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
We still have to stop them. That's the problem.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Packers now to take over.
If I can
They've
stop
won 2
them,
straight, and they lead this one as
I
well
have
as
this.
They come up on 1st and 10.
If I can't stop them, game's over.
Working from the gun, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3.
The accelerated clock is killing me.
It's a first down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Jarius Wright. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays and send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know.
Make them
and go
fumble
get the
and
first down.
recover it,
That's exactly what
please.
they did.
Intercept it. Do
Corner
something,
keeps the lead
defense.
there to stop him. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there. First down. From the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. It's Wright. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Oh, they get to the football.
Yes!
It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Love the effort there. I mean, to get a field goal block in this situation because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there.
Blocked
Now it's 2-possession
by
game.
my
Yeah, that really
face.
changes the complexion here in the second half, doesn't it?
It really does, and now
Ugh, right in the
team a
face.
More than a fighting chance and a little momentum. Terrific job by them setting the tone and picking up their defense.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for
1,
1st and 10.
2, 3. Go for it.
Float this over the middle deep. And
Would you
incomplete.
catch the ball?
An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Trubisky to throw again. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. It's the fullback. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Not over yet. We got to stop him again.
And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And
we got to stop them one more time.
Working from behind, and remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers punches with a catch over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Jones.
No! Make him fumble. Get an interception. Something.
Brandon, you know
Just stop them.
He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Rodgers now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off? Just
Yes! Oh my God, we stopped them.
Situation. He'll need to.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. They run. It's Williams. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears will get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the...
It's caught inside the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
I can't believe we just did that.
To get their next drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you.
Get out of
This
bounds.
is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Intercept the ball, please.
Down near the 30-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Rodgers again now. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
We could do this.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Coming out
Okay,
with jumbo
one
package to start
pass.
the drive. One last shot for Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Green Bay, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago,
I can't believe we lost that game, dude. I'm so upset. I need to turn. I'm gonna turn accelerated clock off because it's just killing me. And we fucking lost. Oh my god, I'm so irritated. I'm so irritated.
My disappointment in not advancing to the Super Bowl was eased by the fact that everyone around me thought I was all-star material. And the press conference? It gave me a chance to raise my profile even higher.
Super Bowl champions next year.
The Pro Bowl may not have the same weight as a regular game, but the stakes are still high. I mean, this was a chance to shine one more time before I closed out my rookie year.
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the 2021 AFC-NFC Pro Bowl.
I'm so frustrated. I have to learn to play on All-Pro again.
And the NFC taking on Cam Newton and the AFC.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Well, we are a week away from Super Bowl 55 in Tampa, but the very best players in the NFL have made the trip out to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I have to learn how to play against All-Pro.
They go play action here on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. First carry of the game from Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Yeah, but I still have to learn how to
Nice
play on All-Pro.
The rookie wide receiver, a guy who had a disappointing season as far as the team goes, but the silver lining, and there's no doubt about it, they drafted a future star. He has been great. A Pro Bowl appearance here in his first NFL season. That is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, what a terrific rookie season for him. You can't beat that except for, as you mentioned, getting to the playoffs and having a chance to compete for the Super Bowl. And hopefully, his front office has watched him play this year and realizes they've got a gem that they can build around. They've got to add a few more pieces so that his play continues to be great and they find their way into the playoffs and compete for a championship.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brady over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And he comes back with 1 complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to
Short passes and running seems to be the way to go.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. From 6 yards away. And the NFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. So the rookie wideout with a touchdown there. And, you know, they talked about what an impressive rookie season he has had, Charles, and this is a nice little feather in his cap.
You know, oftentimes you think to yourself, do you take souvenirs home from the Pro Bowl? Not just the stuff that you normally get, but, you know, scoring a touchdown, do you keep the ball? I say yes. What a great rookie season for him. Gets to the Pro Bowl and scores there. Take the ball home with you, young man. Put it on the mantle.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the NFL's most valuable player from 2015. It's Cam Newton.
I know I can win. I have to play completely different, and I don't like it.
Joe Mixon, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. On the option, here's Newton. Can't find it. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. McCaffrey. Slipped one.
I don't really know what happened there.
He's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Brady. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Good coverage there by the AFC defense. It's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Yeah, I went in and he just went to the right. I don't know what happened.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
I did
So
run
now the
myself. It was
AFC
weird.
offense here coming back out for their second
I
drive.
went in and he
last
like
time they
turned
coughed
right
it up,
and went to
led
the
a
right.
Field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, one of his AFC teammates able to fall on it as they will hold on to possession. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A handoff to Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Mixon with a 1st down carry. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I'm calmer now, but I'm still frustrated that.
Now Joe Mixon.
What did I just do?
He's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? He may try and run for this. And he will have 1st down as he's brought down at the 41. It's a gain of 4 there to give.
Excuse me. How do I rotate? This guy right here? This guy. What was he doing? Oh wait, he ran past me. I'm going to go this way now.
Gives him a new set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton trying to drop one.
How did
in,
nobody
but it's
intercept that?
incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and it's 3rd and short. Throwing again is Newton. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense
Oh.
these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
To the air again, Newton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jair Alexander.
I'm not
time
very
able
good
to
at
knock
timing
one
that
away.
just yet.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Newton throwing again. And his throw here's incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. Again, Newton. Can't fire. He wants the football. It's out. And it looks like the NFC's going to have it, and they do.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 11 yards there, 1st down. Shotgun now for Brady. And got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Yeah, he had it. You better count that. No!
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Brady. His throw incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Open receiver complete. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Brady now on first down. Open space inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. A 24-yard touchdown. And the NFC adds on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Gano for the extra point.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
I turned accelerated clock off, and I just saw it
halftime
happen.
of this Pro Bowl with the NFC on top of the AFC. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The AFC going to get the ball first as we are back underway on EA Sports. The AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. On 2nd and 9. Newton. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. But now it'll be 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to
I can know what you're talking about.
And they're going to mark him
I wish
down
Robbie
short,
Gould was still kicking for the
maybe by
Bears.
about a yard, if that. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
You gonna talk about me? Talk about how good I'm doing?
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline.
Pass interference, bitch.
Up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check, and they're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. And maybe this
man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding.
I need a better quarterback on the Bears is what I need.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to Christian McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
You can know what I mean, Dragons?
One-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Need a new QB to freaking throw the ball the right way.
7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And taking it across midfield.
Again, what just happened with that guy?
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Now, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying,
Yeah, that was a lucky interception.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I threw the ball the wrong spot. I kind of saw it coming, but I wanted to give it to myself, so.
Mixon.
Wait, where did I just go?
Down to the 36.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
I hit the wrong button. I hit F.
Inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. Out to his left. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown.
What is with my team just standing there and watching him?
AFC able to cut into the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy who's
Oh,
trying to
come
keep that
on.
ball, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He's got Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Left side, it's complete. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. There he goes again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Brady to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey, and he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC.
I told you I got to learn how to play.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the NFC adds on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The AFC offense making their way back out. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place. But in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game
Wait.
after a pretty easy...
Did you hear what he just said? We are tied in the 4th quarter?
week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now, and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
On 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. Take it in.
Since when did 31-8 become a tie?
Gain gets them right around the 43. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Newton. And Pascal's got it.
I don't know why it gave me that guy.
Down
as he's inside the 40.
I don't know why it
We
gave me
are
the guy it
inside
did.
of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the
I could have
AFC
sworn the other guy
footballers,
was
we welcome you
closer.
back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets this in the hands of Mixon. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. A big play there from McCaffrey. 47 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Heck no, no kneeling down, man.
5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Back out is the AFC offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call...
And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A good throw here, finding Pascal. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that will be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had
I wonder if they're going to let me change the quarterback.
For hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Well, I won, but it wasn't.
Well, it's sadly that time of year again where we say goodbye to yet another incredible NFL season and reflect back on the players and moments that really stood out. For me, the player that stood out head and shoulders above the rest of the league was Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime, and boy, did he stand out. The guy was a walking highlight reel, making plays each and every week. If he keeps performing at an elite level like he did as a rookie, watch out, we could be talking about him as part of the NFL MVP conversation next season.
I couldn't put into words how excited I was for my first ever NFL Honors Awards. Rookie of the Year is something you only get one shot at, and to even be mentioned amongst my contemporaries was an honor.
Who do you credit for your success this year? The teammates. Couldn't have gotten this award if it wasn't for the tireless effort of my teammates supporting me this season.
The rest of that evening was a blur, but I held on to that trophy. I felt the weight of it in my hands, and I knew no matter what else happened in my career, I'd always have it to mark this special moment.
They threw everything at you that year, and yet you handled it like a pro. But your journey was just getting started. Take us through your next milestone.
A lot of league history is about rivalries, between teams and players, and my career was no different.
What was cool? Please, for the love of God, sign Tommy Matthews. Oh, it's not over. Sweep your division rival. What do you mean sweep?
Often what we see is that a division opponent who you play 2 times a year becomes a marquee rival. Which team was that for you?
There was already a very long and storied history between the two franchises. And then things escalated simply because of modern technology.
I think I might put it back on Pro, because all Pro is hard.
The first thing that came up during media availability that
Why
week was
is
the
my
back and
face
forth on
black?
social media. It seemed as if I had entered into the league's most talked about rivalry overnight.
Fans have been buzzing for the last 24 hours about your newfound beef with... Do you have anything to add? Moving on. Talk trash. Now, what happened to... online is in the past. I'm sure he was just messing around looking for attention. I'm focused on prepping for this game with my teammates.
I didn't want to make this a bigger deal than it already was. At the end of the day, the only thing that mattered was my team coming out with a win on Sunday.
We're coming for you. Win the game and score at least 40 points. I'm glad I put it on Pro. We're 1-8 this season?
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Who did we lose to make us so
It's
bad,
the
though?
Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture-perfect fall football weather. Crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's
Everybody.
unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive number 1 along with the rest of this Packer offense.
Cover 3 plays.
Rodgers now at first down. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
They get it to Funchess on the jet sweep. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking deep for it. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right
Don't worry, we're
defense,
going to win this.
and they end up in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
8 interceptions this season?
On first down, Altman. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Operating from the gun, Altman. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Altman.
Oh, come
and that'll
on.
be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
They run on first
What
down,
is
but
my
it
guy
only
doing
produces a
half the
gain of
time?
2. It's 2nd down now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Richard. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. On the ground, Richard. And he'll lose
I had
yardage
2
here.
guys on me.
The
I could
11
not go
goes
anywhere.
down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a
Because
first down.
it's-
They say he was
you're my
out of
pro,
bounds.
dude.
So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Good footwork at the 30. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive
Oh
line.
my God.
They control
What is
your
up with this
fate.
quarterback?
Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain
Yeah,
of about
it's
6.
working.
From the gun on 3rd down. Altman, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete.
What
Both
is with
players
this?
had a
This
shot at
quarterback
that one.
sucks.
Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Looking to throw. Altman. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's
I swear to
2nd
God,
down.
this
After
quarterback
1-7
is
nothing.
god-awful.
EA Sports. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him.
I refuse to play this game. I refuse to play that game. That quarterback is god-awful. My God, I will be right back. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go see if Sin's done cooking. Well, we're not playing that. I refuse. I refuse. I'm going to... I'm going to change QB. I only made my name Wallace so I can hear them say my name.
There you are. At least someone's here.
Cat, dog, penguin.
Sounds good.
And now I can't drink my coffee. Fun.
Now for the piece de renaissance. Your helmet. Got those fancy words from this French girl I met recently. Okay then, let's see what you can do.
I don't know, Coach. I haven't played since Pop Warner.
Okay, football's just like music, kid. Once you learn how to play it, it never leaves your soul. Besides, if you're half as good as you are in hockey, we're in great shape. Hey, Tommy, give him a ball, would you?
We've already got a QB, Coach. A darn good one based on the colleges that have already made me offers.
I'm trying to skip this stuff, you guys.
An honest one, apparently.
I'm sorry.
Look, we still don't have any depth behind you. If we want to compete for state, it's always best to be prepared.
All right. Suit yourself. We got plenty of room on the bench anyways.
How is that not?
Let's go. Bravo 80.
Come on, let's finish strong.
Screw you, dude. That was it.
Let's go now. Cougars, go. Oh, 19, sorry. Hut. Let's go. Ready, go. Yeah, come on. Set. 70 Lions.
A little rough around the edges, but I definitely see some potential. What do you say we smooth out those edges at practice?
Excuse me.
Sounds good, Coach.
Good. Good practice. Find yourself a box. Keep it.
On second thought, I need something to report on, and it might be worthwhile for the fans to learn the new face of the team.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ask me anything.
Okay. First question. Which quarterback style would you say you emulate the most?
Well, it's been a while since I played competitively, but Patrick Mahomes. I love...
All right. All right. Solid answer. So, when out on the field, how would you describe your personality in the huddle?
Well, no matter what sport you're playing, the most important...
I'm being QB now.
Tommy. You all right, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just have this bug that's going around.
You don't look fine. You look sluggish. It's like you're not playing with any heart out there.
Don't you dare talk to me about my heart. I've put everything I have into this. This game is my life.
If you have so much heart, prove it. Because you're not showing any out there. Oh. Oh, hey, easy. Easy, man. I ain't mean to upset you.
You're right.
About what?
About my lack of heart.
Look, I didn't mean anything by it.
No, it's my heart, man. I was born with a congenital heart defect.
What does that mean exactly?
That means that my heart doesn't push blood through my body properly.
Tommy, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
I had a surgery when I was 9 to repair it, but my doctor's saying I need another one.
Tommy, you need to get help immediately.
Listen, if word gets out about this, that's the end of my football career. Do you understand? Please, you can't tell anyone about this.
This is serious. You can't afford to wait any longer.
It's just fatigue at this point. I'll be fine. Okay, I just need to get through this season. Plus, I owe it to these guys to help them win a state championship.
You're not helping anyone out there tonight.
Well, it's hard to celebrate homecoming when you're being shut out by your crosstown rivals. Tommy Matthews is just not playing like himself tonight, and that is the major storyline as we continue our coverage.
Tommy.
Hey, Coach. What's the plan?
I'm gonna have to bench you for the rest of the half. Take off your helmet. Have a seat.
Wait, what? What do you mean? You're pulling me from the game? Coach, I've given everything to this team.
I'm doing what's best for you and for the team. Please, sit down.
Coach, I don't know what he said, but I'm fine to play. Look, I've got scouts here watching me tonight. You can't bench me.
No, you can't play. For me, please, sit down. Hey, we'll talk about this later. Promise.
What'd you say, man?
I had to.
I know you're worried. All right, but I need you to focus. You got 52 other guys out there counting on you now.
I mean, 52 guys? No sweat, Coach. I can do it.
Good, because we're gonna need you to ball out. That's not asking too much, of course.
Oh, no, I got this.
Was it the play calling?
I mean, I've had 2 whole weeks to digest everything. I'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Great. Well, with your raw athleticism, you got this.
Hope you're right.
Whoa, you forgetting something? Your helmet. The piece de renaissance, the most important part. Come on, you got this.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. I got this.
Yeah? Yeah, you got this. He so doesn't got this.
And welcome back. Kevin Connors with you on one of the most special games on the schedule each season, Homecoming Weekend. This live stream is brought to you by EA Sports. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. So I'm not sure what to make of this, but Tommy Matthews was just benched for a backup who joined the team only a couple of weeks ago. And get this, his teammates nicknamed him QB2 because they thought he'd never see the field, but here he is. A 25-yard game, and now everyone's on their feet, myself included. QB2 takes the snap, and they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Looking deep for Patton. He makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. From a clipboard to the scoreboard, QB2 leads his team to pay dirt on his first drive of the game. And it's good. So they trim the lead by 1 more point. The score now 13-7. So an unexpected drive by an unknown backup we call QB2 leads the way to this kick. Fielded in the end zone. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line.
Babies, I gotta play a game. Is mommy not giving you enough attention? Get off my keyboard.
He's going to run. Now he'll slide to a halt to avoid the contact. A gain of 7 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 3.
You're annoying sometimes, you know that? Beavies, I'm trying to play a game.
Carpenter.
Here we go.
Throws left, it's complete.
Trying to play
and he's
a
brought
game.
down at the 49-yard line.
Baby girl.
Well, I've got a moment. I gotta give a quick shout out
play.
to my man Reggie Brown with the school
Go
newspaper
play.
here. He took the time to show me around campus earlier today. This kid's got a real future as a reporter. I'm telling you, he did a great piece on QB2 not long ago. Meanwhile, a hit with heavy contact to finish off that play.
I can't pet you. I'm
All right,
trying
so
to
following
play
the
a
short
game.
gain, it's 2nd and 7.
I know you're happy, but I'm playing a game.
Another give to Favors.
People are
And
watching.
I'm not sure they picked up anything there. 3rd and 8.
Oh my God, babies. Oh my gosh. Is mommy not loving you? Is that what this is
Getting
about?
ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Carpenter. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. The
Babies, I
Bearcats
gotta play a
lined
game.
up, ready to punt it away.
I gotta play a game.
And here's the kick.
That's my microphone.
And Washington will not
That's
get
my
a chance to
microphone.
return
Can't
this
have
one
that.
as the ball heads out of bounds.
I gotta play a
Now
game.
QB2 came off the bench to lead his team to a touchdown the last time out. Here's a chance now to prove it wasn't a fluke. He's got it! A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. At the halfway point of this 3rd quarter, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, here's QB2. It's caught! Touchdown, Dragons! And this game is tied at 13. Can you believe it? Myers is on now for the PAT.
Babies. I'm playing a
And they'll
game.
take a narrow lead, just 1
I'm playing a
point between
game.
teams. Our score now, 14 to 13. After giving up the touchdown,
Great
the
ball.
Bearcats are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And he's
that the
not
problem?
able to do much with
Are you
it,
cold,
just a
babies?
decent return. On that Bearcats sideline, head coach Raymond Summers doing his best to keep his kids motivated. I mean, they've watched a 13-0 lead under pressure and sacked. As a quick side note, what an honor it's been to team up with EA Sports to bring you some of the best high school football action in America. The players will be competing for Heisman trophies, national championships, and even Super Bowl titles in the youth. Look out, Carpenter goes down for the sack. The defense does it again on back-to-back downs. The students are reaching a fever pitch. Those 2 sacks have them going crazy right now.
Babies, I literally can't
Here's
pet you.
Carpenter. Oh, the pass rush does it again. That's another sack. Ooh, a tight squeeze as they look to get this punt off without interruption. And he's able to get it away. Here's Washington. Nice spin move. A quick spin, avoids the defender. And he'll be marked out at the 47-yard line. So the Dragons are lined up now, and they're down by a field goal as we approach the 2nd half. Going long distance for Patton. It's caught. Touchdown, Dragons. Davion Patton. His 2nd touchdown catch of the game. Now to tack on another point.
And he knocks it through. The advantage now, 21-13. And that will do it. A comeback to remember. So as our EA Sports live stream comes to an end,
I will be right back, you guys.
Signing off.
I'm gonna be watching you. Not just with one eye, with both of my eyes. All right? Keep doing good work, and I'll be in. Hey, Grant Simmons, recruiting analyst over at recruitstowatch.com. Heck of a game at that tonight, son. Hey, you ever think about your future in football? Where you might want to commit to?
Not really. I'm just kind of having fun out there.
Yeah, I see you out there having fun. Well, look here, when you're ready, give me a call, all right? Would love to add you to our site. My man.
Okay, I am back.
The man of the hour. You're the hottest. Wow, great. Okay. Let me think. Oh, regarding your last game, what would you say is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength?
Just think of one of them. Anything.
I feel like my receivers would say I throw them a pretty good ball. You know, I got this touch pass, puts it right where it needs to be.
All right, well, if you're not gonna play me, I quit.
To start the drive, here's QB2. But they can't make the connection. Took a shot.
Why not?
First down, but couldn't finish it off. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Looking for a receiver. So that falls incomplete, but there is a flag down. Here's the call. Defense. So the verdict's been delivered, and the penalty accepted as we pick back up with the action. Here's QB2. He's going deep for Patton, and it's incomplete. Schillens shut that down. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media, it can be a recipe for drama, and Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week. He predicted a championship touchdown. Benny Ford, and that's a play. Fakes the handoff, play action. Completes that throw on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. A 23-yard gain. That's a first down and then some. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Now he finds his target on the out route, and he'll move them down past the 40. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what Clay Rainey posted, and It was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes. Very bold. And you know what? He was pretty quick to delete it, too. Following the incompletion on second, it's third down. QB2 looks downfield, sending it downfield for Patton. And that deep ball is incomplete.
Why was that so bad?
Too much mustard on that throw. Oh, it appears we have ourselves an offensive coordinator ready to take a risk. Fourth down, but the punter doesn't even have his helmet on. They're going for it. A leaping catch that looked out of reach, but he's got it. A 20-yard gain and a visit to the red zone. Looking to throw again. It's caught at the 8, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons! Off the play fake. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel, and yes, I did see Sandy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who haven't, here's what Hawk said. You can delete the post, but screenshots live forever. So there you have it. Everyone from playmakers to politicians take heed. The new era of bulletin board material is here. Let's one go deep for Patton. He caught it. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Okay, now that I'm back in my seat, why don't we pick back up with the action here, 1st and 10. And that was dangerously close to being intercepted. But the drive will continue. Following a missed opportunity for the defense. Looking to throw. Here's QB2.
Come on.
Oh, he's sacked by Elias. And he's got 2 in this opening quarter. Talk about making an impact. Gathers the snap. And they're unable to make the connection. So here comes 4th down. Ready to take a chance. Here's 4th and very long. He'll go deep for the end zone. And that is touchdown, Dragons. QB2. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Going for a big play downfield. He makes the catch. Touchdown. A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. He airs this one out. He comes down with it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Slings it downfield. He pulls it in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. Historic showdown. And that will do it. The Dragons are state champions. Signing off now, I'm Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.
Right here's my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy. How you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
It's only right you take your spot back. I was just keeping it warm for you.
You know, the team seems to be doing just fine with you out there. And seeing that you're kind of thin at receiver, I was thinking that maybe I could help out by lining up outside.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo! Ha ha!
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, two of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Dragons.
Wait, you're?
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O double G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. Been following y'all story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
We're poised for something special as the Midwest Prep Showcase gets underway. Taken at the 1. And his decision to bring it out proves fruitful as he puts together a great return. QB2 takes the first snap. Lets it fly for Matthews. And now a flag comes out as that falls incomplete. Here's the call from down on the field.
Defense.
So there's the decision, and the penalty accepted as these teams line up for the next play. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. Tommy Matthews. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. He's got it past the marker. So that's a pair of catches now in just the first quarter. And Tommy, he's running routes like he's been playing all season long. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. Looking to pass on first down. Avoids the pressure. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. Following the incomplete pass on second down, he's back to pass. Deep throw for Matthews. And he can't make the catch. Too much contact on the play, so it'll be fourth down. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. He makes the grab. The gamble pays off. Touchdown. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. He's going deep for Matthews. And he's got it. 10. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews adds another score in his return. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Not able to throw it away. Gives up the sack. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Goes to his left. It's complete. And there's plenty of green in front of him. 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. Looking to throw from dangerous territory. The deep pass. He's got it. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Back to pass on first down. And it'll be incomplete. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. Man, how quickly things can change. A pair of incompletions has them facing a 3rd and 10 after a promising start to this drive. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. Looking to roll the dice. Here's 4th and 10. Looking to pass. He'll take a shot at the end zone. Oh, but it's off the mark. So throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Sending it downfield for Matthews. And that's incomplete. Attacked the secondary to start the series, but they couldn't make the connection. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Going deep now for Matthews. And he makes the catch. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Following that tremendous play, it's 1st and 10. Grabs the snap. He's got it! Touchdown, Dragons! QB2! Looking to throw from dangerous territory. Airing it out for Matthews. My word, did he catch that? Yes, he caught it! 20, and touchdown! Tommy Matthews, a showstopper. Here's QB2. Looking deep for Matthews. He caught it. And he does it again. Touchdown. Tommy Matthews. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Going long distance for Matthews. He makes the catch. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. One-sided first half. It's the Dragons in control. And when we return, the second half of the Midwest Prep Showcase. Let's one go deep for Matthews. And it's complete. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Hawks lined up in the backfield. Looking to pass on 1st and 10. Lets it fly for Matthews. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top, and that's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to quickly find the open receiver.
Oh, wow, man.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Oh, I forgot I was muted.
Opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the LSU Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks. First down, Thomas. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Thomas. Going to Throw right side here, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Thomas on 1st down. A nice throw there, and you know, it's the first career start for this junior quarterback, and head coach Red O'Brien, he has said that he plans to use both of his top quarterbacks this year. We weren't even sure who was going to get the nod in this first game. He kept it a secret. He's got it at the 15, and he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there. 42 yards. That's caught by Keller, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Kelly to try to punch it in. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal.
It's definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
3rd down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, Thomas airing one out deep for Holmes here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense.
I don't really care. I'm not playing the game, so I'm not in the game, so I'm just skipping it.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks...
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing. What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his 2-quarterback system is matchup based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got 2 quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I got to tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only going to lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple.
Howdy, Arctic Queen. How you doing?
That would make the
Sorry, I'm
situation
munching on
worse.
some bread.
I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you upset.
Nope, not today.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these 2 storied football powerhouses, and the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the LSU Tigers. To play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. Barrett on play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Parsons. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. Throw left side, complete. That's Parsons. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
I'm not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Just munching on bread.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This will be taken at the 13. Oh, and now he bowls him over. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now Thomas. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
Intended
2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Thomas. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holmes. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Thomas. On 3rd and 2. And he's got Bennett. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. 20-yard touchdown. And LSU has taken the early lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On first down, Ferguson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Barrett. Under pressure, and down he goes.
How about that? A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Oh, look at that.
Look at him turn.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly here for a ball. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Well, we discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Oregon offense.
I'm not even actually on the field.
Possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Barrett. Throw left side complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff. And just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
1st and 10, LSU. Airing one out deep for Holmes here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU.
I wish I could sim this game.
Play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And LSU adds on to their advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up, this one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 21-0 our score after one.
The LSU Tigers 21, Ducks nothing.
On 3rd down, Barrett in trouble, and he's taken down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Fielded at the 33. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Mason Thibodeau, 36 yards. And LSU adds on to their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
The beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's a play to the tight end, Bennett. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Woohoo!
Little spin cycle, room to run now. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
10 at the 48-yard line.
This is Kelly.
Whoop!
Oh, look at that.
Whoop!
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
That's good for another LSU first down.
Now Kelly. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Whoop!
Still on his feet. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he is in the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half. And this offense continues to pour it on.
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to
Are you still here, Dragons? Are you watching this stupidness?
Totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. LSU fans saying, hey, Tommy who right now. They're pretty happy. They lead big as we reach halftime. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. A spin, pushing through the contact. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has certainly risen to the occasion.
He certainly has, and we certainly prepared in case it was the disaster that maybe it could have been. But there's no question, he's been the star of the show. But while we say that, let's make sure we remember the rest of the team, the supporting guys, because otherwise we'll have a lot of mamas upset with us if we don't mention them, and they have played awfully well in addition.
Oh no, another big loss.
On the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
Whatever am I going to do?
Huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and about a mile here. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Kelly, the ball.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
1,
Sustained
2.
runs, taking their time and making it work.
Oh, he hit a knee.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the delay, it's Kelly. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 20.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
What?
He will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Good downhill running. He's He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
He was brought down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Thomas throwing on 3rd and long. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
This is really something for a guy who's been rotated in and out of this offense. Heck, the last 2 games being his only back-to-back starts, he has come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And still, you got to think there's going to be talk about Tommy Matthews. So get ready for all those sports radio debates all the way until kickoff of the national championship game. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
4-yard line.
Running again, and again it's Ferguson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll run with Burgess. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The gain that time, 13 yards to reset him 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Barrett, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Barrett's pass intended.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Barrett looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And now the ball's out. It's going the other way. He's into the clear. The 20, 10. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Ducks, nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Barrett from the left side, complete. It's Parsons. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
from the gun on 3rd down. Barrett, he rifles one that's intercepted.
Thank you for the ball.
Near the 42. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
When you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line.
Taken down at the 22-yard line.
I've got to think this offensive line has got
W.
some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. Kelvin Brooks, 78 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. Well, they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this
Squibby
the rest of their games.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too...
07 Arctic Lord.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I'm just having fun because this game is
Brings up 2nd and 7.
easy at the moment.
Operating from the gun, Barrett. And that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's
What do you mean I teamed up with Dragons? For a YouTube channel? Yeah.
Close to about the 45.
Down at the 45-yard line.
On 3rd and short, Drake and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run forward with Kelly. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game.
Have fun, Koikatsu.
On 1st down, Kelly. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30.
Yeah, I win again.
So thanks to, if you can believe it, 6 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the LSU Tigers are moving on to play for a national championship.
We're going to go to the draft early, I think. Excuse me.
You all right?
I have no idea.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. It's the LSU Tigers and the Clemson Tigers. The pressure perhaps getting to this young quarterback as LSU trails at the break. Back now in this national championship game and what has been a tough defensive battle. And as we get ready for the second half kickoff, worth noting that Tommy Matthews does not appear to have exited the locker room with his team. And we'll keep you updated as we receive more information.
Why?
At their own 23-yard line.
The Clemson Tiger offense.
I'm just playing. I could stop if you guys want to go live. I'll rate you.
Not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Koikatsu is not stream friendly, huh?
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it and
can't get away, and he's taken down.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Bengal Tiger offense, if we differentiate them, they are set for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Intended for number 82.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A great play there. They'll run on 1st down. It's Kelly. A beautiful spin and room to run. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown. On 1st down, it's Kelly.
I didn't want to go that way. Why does it make me go weird?
Gain up to the 26. He was credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up
off play action. Thomas. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Here's a 1st and goal LSU.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Kelly. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown.
We're just speeding through this game because I want to get.
They'll run on first down. Kelly. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
On third down, Drake. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. LSU with a 1st and 10. This is Kelly. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs.
There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A great effort there.
I'm just running the ball. Like, that's all I'm doing.
On first down, it's Kelly. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Just bowling over tacklers. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On the carry is Kelly. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Kelly again, the ball.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They run with it. It's Kelly. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings
on the run, it's Kelly. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
27-yard line. A 2-yard.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline.
Skippity-doo-dah, skippity-dee.
Well, I think there's only one individual on everybody's.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and we can win the championship together.
Next year? You know I will, brother.
Skippity-doo-dah.
How could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's going to be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. But I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well, what does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round. But realistically, you're looking at a late-round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
My other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Your talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
Well, Tom...
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
It wasn't an easy decision at the time, but I don't regret it for a second. Of course, everyone's first thought was, where am I gonna play?
Wide receiver.
Felt good, telling everyone I'm...
Pretty drastic turn of events for Coach O'Brien's program. I mean, the defensive pantry has been pretty much left dry with most of that elite unit having bolted for the NFL. But today, Coach O'Brien revealed a new strategy, and I think it's kind of brilliant. Get both heartbreak kids on the field at the same time. I mean, it's really a brilliant move. Here's the deal. You got to get all of your talented players on the field at once. Certainly if they're going to rely on the offense for a change to be the strength of this team if they're planning on making another run at it.
I don't want to do this again.
All right, Dan, show me what you got. Let's go. Not bad. We may have something here.
You're right, not bad. We may have something
Gotta
here.
say, I was surprised with the way you...
Rock Stadium, folks, it is filled to capacity. Everybody has been waiting for this college football Saturday, and we are just about set to get ready to rock and roll. It's the LSU Tigers and the Miami Hurricanes. And they'll try to run the option here. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He's tackled at the that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going long here for Wallace. And this is taken in at the 5.
Hey, he said the name.
This in.
Wallace.
Touchdown LSU. A big play there. Throwing on first down. Matthews going long here for Wallace. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A big play there. On first and 10, Matthews going long here for Wallace. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 7.
First and 10, LSU. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
With the score, the LSU Tigers 14. Hurricanes nothing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the gun, Matthews. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Going long here for Wallace. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own 30.
On first down, Matthews airing one out deep for Holmes here. He's got it at the 15. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. Throwing on first down. Matthews. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Going long here for Wallace. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LA. On first and 10, Matthews going long here for Wallace. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Going long here for Wallace. This is caught at the 20. And he will take this in. Touchdown, LSU. A final shot before break. Matthews going long here for Wallace. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Tigers 35, Hurricanes 13.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this carries into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, Matthews going long here for Wallace. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, Matthews going long here for Wallace. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
A gain of 55 yards.
So much chemistry between those two, making the connection with a former quarterback. And, boy, he does make a great target for Tommy Matthews' arm strength out wide, doesn't he?
He certainly does.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And LSU adds...
There we go.
A really solid performance against a ranked opponent as they add a big win to the left-hand column.
Want to talk about a story that's making the rounds, and that's the Heartbreak Kids and their indelible bond. Once again, taking college football center stage at the championship game later on tonight. It has been truly amazing and truly inspirational to watch this amazing journey that these kids have been on from start to finish to this point, showing off their character, their grit, their determination, their heart has been on full display for all of us to behold. And I normally don't say this, but I, for one, will be a heartbreak kid in spirit as they take the field in this big game tonight.
I don't think I could sim this game, unfortunately. Otherwise, I totally would.
Just one game remains in the college football season, and it promises, folks, to be one for the ages. The two top teams and the final collegiate appearance of the Heartbreak Kids as well, here in the Big Easy for the College Football Playoff National Championship. It's the LSU Tigers and the Clemson Tigers.
I can.
Thomas now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he's got room. And he's into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And throwing on 3rd and long. Cooper. Well, tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And all the way inside the 15. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. A much different 2nd drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson there to make the grab. First and goal, Kelly. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Kelly, the ball carrier.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now.
And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. Back to throw is Cooper. Throwing on 3rd and long.
What's 3rd and long?
To throw is Thomas. Throwing on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, Thomas. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Calvin. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Well, they continue to hand him the rock at running back. He's been a real workhorse so far in this game.
And he's given his friend and quarterback, Tommy Matthews, some real security back there because even in heavy traffic, he's rarely losing yardage. He's falling forward on every carry. Guess what? People have to start coming into the box a little bit more on defense. That should open up the passing lanes for Tommy Matthews downfield.
He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The final shot before break. Thomas airing one out. Man, it's caught inside the 10. LSU just 1/2 away from a national title. What a story this would be.
Tigers 21, the Clemson Tigers 10.
Thomas off the play fake. And he's got Walters. Big catch. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. BJ.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not even trying.
Now Cooper throwing on 4th down. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. This spot in the 4th.
And we won.
Run for the Heartbreak Kids, and it all culminates here in the Big Easy. They are the national champions. So that truly a champion's performance. Weapons galore on the offensive side of the football, and they finish things off in style as they will be credited.
A lot of glitches. A lot of glitches. Gonna go to the Bears.
Hey, you know, it was really great what you...
Well, that was certainly...
So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it. Some things you can't ever say you're fully ready for. That's how the week felt to me.
Declaring his QB. Shift back to QB. Glitchy game. Very glitchy game. The Bears.
No.
And there's Whiteface.
And, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right. I had to go.
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What was your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6.
With as much adrenaline.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids, an intriguing draft prospect to say the least. We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
Okay. Set, 18 Cardinal. Ready. There we go. Set. Back to 60. Left to go.
Bullshit.
Come on. Set. Ready, go. There we go. Ready. 60. Ready. Yeah. Got that. 60 to go.
Well, today, had a little bit of it all. Select few guys who may have just cemented their place as one of the top picks in the upcoming NFL Draft. Until next time, I'm Rich Eisen. Welcome to the 2020 NFL Draft. Welcome back to the first round of... What a phenomenal pick.
Deep. This rookie class is very deep, and perhaps no one is more hyped from this class than Tommy Matthews' old partner in crime, who was just selected in the top 10. My level of excitement for the start of the season is perhaps only rivaled by my excitement to see just what that kid's capable of doing on an NFL field. There hasn't been this kind of hype and intrigue since Tesla's Cybertruck release. So the big question I have for this year is, will this rookie sensation succumb to the hype, or will he rise to the top? Guess we'll find out soon enough after the Week 1 games get underway.
Being such a high draft pick comes at a cost. Mainly, everyone expecting you to resurrect the franchise. What helped you adjust to NFL life?
I must have carried my playbook with me everywhere. If I ever wanted to prove myself as a leader on this team, I had to know everyone's responsibilities.
Gentlemen, this week's not over yet, so don't get comfortable. We've had a good week so far, so let's make sure we finish the same way.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Hut. Liking it. Hut, hut.
What is wrong with my camera? What is going on? My camera.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready. Hut.
Well, fellas, there's not a whole lot I can say about that performance today. We have high aspirations as a team. If we want to get there, we got to raise our game. Because if we repeat what I saw out there today at our next practice, it is going to be a very long season. We can do better.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, go. Let's go. Rock up. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Check go. Go. 19. Hook. Come on, come on.
Some esports, all right.
Hut, hut.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60. Hut. Shut up. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go.
man. That was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
All right, we are moving and grooving throughout this.
It is not easy being a rookie. And the excitement, the pressure, the fanfare, the interviews, the draft process. Plus, there's a lot of players banking on you to make them successful too.
Meet the teammates.
It was still early days, but my teammates and I were getting to know each other, building the bonds that would keep us strong and competitive throughout the upcoming season.
This is the player card. This is your development trait. Superstar.
Are you going too, Dragons? Alright, you guys, that is going to do it for me today. Thank you guys very much for being here with me. We have hit the pro wall, so we are going to be playing on pro. Next time we play, we will be doing something a little bit different. I'm not sure what, but thank you guys very much for being here with me. It's been a pleasure having you all. Hope to see you guys next time, which should be later tonight in just a few hours. Thank you for watching.